Well, good day, folks. Just testing out some software here. So I thought I'd do the Barcelona free race for everybody. Qualifying has just finished. I may even attempt to. I may even attempt to a track walk today. Hey, what the hell? Why not? I don't see. I don't see it on me. Should be streaming, but I don't see it on my. Don't see it on my screen yet. We'll just wait for a few seconds. Hopefully it's broadcasting. Otherwise, I'm doing this for nothing. Maybe I'll record it at the same time. Record this at the same time. I'm streaming some test software or using some test software, so I thought I'd stream a free race for a change. And I'm gonna attempt to do a track walk here. So bear with me. I'll give you what it looks like is going on right now in the chat or in the stream. Kind of funny that I don't see it in the content here. But anyway, I'll do it. I'm recording it also so I can upload later if I have to. Yeah, new software using Krister software. Just waiting for the grid to start for me to attempt to do a grid walk while we're watching. It tells me it's streaming and there's some messaging going on. Let's see, there's the board. You can see it as well as I do. Derek Bird, Mr. Ungando. Let me see what that Mr.'s name. Mr. I can't see it on this shot. Yeah, I can't see that. Let's see if I can get rid of that and look at it on another screen to see what people's first names. Yes, I can. Patricio. Okay, Patricio Ngato is the leader, barely leading with pole over Derek Bird, and not too far behind as usual is Murch, followed by Shannon and Mr. Midiotti is Alessandro Midiotti from Italy. Two Italians today. And what are they driving? One Italian's driving an Audi and the other one is driving an Aston Martin. Okay, so much for nationality. Loyalty. I'm just waiting here for the grid to set up. And I'm going to try to give you a grid walk. Hopefully I'm not doing this for nothing on the live streams, but I'm not sure where it's going. So I'm going to record it at the same time, and then I put it up on YouTube just so I'm not doing the things for nothing. If anybody is watching, could tell me how the volume is. The volume's looking okay on my screens, but you never know. Okay, let's go game. Let's give me a grid walk. If I return to the garage, I get this. Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'll just say drive out. Here we go. Let's try this grid walk really fast. Go to free cam for the leading guy. I'll let you get dizzy watching this. And there we go. So let's see if we've got everybody's liveries here today. So number one place is Mr. Angado, followed by Merrick Bird. Let me speed this up a little bit. Murch Panoff, Andrew Shannon. Then it's Midiotti. Doesn't look like we have his. Rios, Mr. Goddard. Then Ollie Littner, Mr. Stevens, Mr. Benchaya, Mr. Britos in the white car, I believe. Jeremy in the McLaren. Lots of McLarens today. Walsh, Caballero. I must have missed somebody. Caballero, and then Lawrence in the Porsche. I missed somebody along the way. So let me get out of free cam somehow. That's the issue, is getting out of free cam. Return to the garage. How do I get out of free cam? Well, I guess I'm out of free cam there. No, I'm not. Oh, just hit a button, I guess. Get my game controls up. And let's see, cockpit. Yeah, now we're out of free cam. And let's go into the helicopter for the start. 23 seconds away. Let's hope we have a good start. We had a little bit of a nasty start last time. Pandemonium start, as a matter of fact. Somebody lost it a little bit on the straight, and it was a disaster. So let's hope that doesn't happen today. There was a bit of a 3-wide action going on. There was a small tap, and it resulted in a mess on the start straight. So here we go. I'll go on with merch here, and then we'll just follow everybody along. Let's see how Helicam works on this track for the start. A lot of ghosting going on back there. Maybe some new guys that have not used the running start before. Actually, this one's got quite a lot of corners on it, so maybe that's the issue. But it's a fairly lengthy start for many of the tracks. It's pretty quick. So we're approaching the start line here. And it's still a little bit of green light. There we go. And then there's 3 wide there. Hold on, everybody. Nothing too much happening there. Let's see the front. And that is Shannon is taking a peek, I think. There's a few 3 wides there. That one's not too bad. And Shia side, everybody's doing okay. So far, so good. Jeremy got wrapped up in that mess last time. Everybody made it through. So there we go. So let's see what the... I think we're in the same... Yes, we are. We are the same as the qualifying. There's a couple of in the corner there in 5th and 6th. That is Ponoff and Mediotti. No for yellow flags yet that I can see. And there's somebody going on the inside. Passing number 51 or 15. I can't tell who it is. But anyway, everybody is doing good. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's a little bump. There's a little bump. That was Ben Chaya. But it looks like everything's okay there. A little bump and a little bit of a twist. No, it's not okay. Let's go back here and watch that one. And let's watch it from a TV point of view. Ben Chai, I believe, is the green car. Number 4, yes it is. So he's the one that got the worst of this. Why did this happen? Ben Chai tried to go on the inside and tapped, who was that? Lawrence. And got the worst of it. So when the replay finishes, we'll get back to live action. That was a 30-second replay. I want to make sure I got it. There we are. We're in live action now, and Ben Chai is now in 13th place. Let's go here and see what kind of gaps we've got. So strung out pretty well along here. And Patricio is definitely still leading, almost a second over everybody else. But everything is quite spread out here. Who's got the closest here? Maybe Jeremy for a bit. Oh, and the one behind Jeremy is a little bit more. Chris Bourne on Caballero. There is a good spot. Let me see how my volumes are doing here. Oh, my volumes look okay on what my screen looks like, so I'll be okay with that, I think. And let's see here. If Chris should make short work of Caballero. I believe Chris has a bit better pace than Hugo. Let's see how it all shakes out. It's pretty much the closest battle right now. And our tires, what lap are we on here? Can't see what lap we're on, funnily, oddly enough. Does not show me. Let's just watch it from TV cam. That was pretty loud in my earphones. That was pretty loud. I'm hoping that's not so loud on the stream. But what is Caballero driving? He's driving a McLaren, and Bird is driving a Porsche. And let's go back to the cockpit. That Porsche always sounds great. Super high revs on a Porsche. Can't tell the revs on this view, but and Bourne didn't get a great corner there. Let's see who else has got going on. Mark Stevens on Mr. Walsh. Robert, I believe. Yep, Robert Walsh. It's a close battle. And let's see what's going on up at the front. Oh, Murch and Alessandro are battling, and ahead of them is Mr. Rios. So this is a good three-way battle. As you guys all know, I love watching the cockpit action to see how the steering wheel is being handled. And Murch, as usual, is right on the edge, having to correct here and there. And yeah, pretty much where they qualified, I think. At least the first three are. And Bird is still, let's take a quick peek at Derek, who has the fastest lap at the moment, is still up on Patricio's tail. And Bird is in his usual Porsche. So the Porsche is not always quick on the straights. Let's just see on the straight here how Audi performs against the Porsche. Usually that's where it suffers a bit, but it sure can get those corners if you know how to work it. So let's watch here. Current gap is 0.3 seconds. Let's see if the Audi pulls away. He's pulling away at this point. 4. And is he holding that 4? 0.4. So he's pulling away slightly. 0.5. It's not showing on the screen there. 0.6, 0.7. So that's what happened. The Porsche did suffer a little bit on the straights, but he will probably catch up. We'll follow it a little bit longer. He will catch up, but I'll wait. Maybe I won't do that. I'll just jump to Ollie here because Ollie's right on Daniel Britos' tail, and not far ahead is Mr. Walsh. I didn't quite get a look at qualifying times, so I'm not sure what they were. I know some people were hitting 141s, but right now the fastest lap is 144.6 by the pole sitter, who's got only the... Woo! Who's that up ahead? Walsh went a little wide there, almost lost it. And Ollie's taking it fairly easy here. Maybe his... we are on lap 3. Tires should be pretty close to his optimum. He's got them set right. So that's not the reason he's holding back a little. Maybe he's waiting until Danielle gets by Walsh, if he can. Or they're all about the same pace. Oh, Ollie's got the hop here. He is going to give this a crack. Let's watch it from the TV point of view. He's going through the outside. Ooh, no. We got some spots there with some hits there. I'm going to go back a good 15 seconds and go with Britos and Walsh. Helican, maybe. What happened there? Oh, I think that was Walsh hit the side of Britos there. It was a bit of quite a sharp turn. So now that's where we're at. I think it looks like, where are we here? Walsh, Britos, and Ollie are still in the same order. So did I get that right? No, Britos suffered from that one. He is now in 9th place. So either I missed it or ooh, there's some more action here. Just on board with Jeremy, and ahead of him is Mr. Walsh, who just went wide and just over a curb and just about lost it. And ahead, Ollie is taking on Britos. So no, I don't think that was Walsh that lost in that previous encounter, because now Ollie is on Britos' tail. And Jeremy is not far behind Walsh at this point. And up ahead, Alessandro is giving Shannon some trouble here. He's got the pace on this corner. Let's see if he can... Oh, that's the wrong camera angle. I don't think he got it. No, he did not get Shannon this time. Ooh, there's something happened. Walsh is off again. He was way off. We'll really watch that. This is on replay mode here. He's all by himself. So if he goes off, that is probably of his own doing. I'm just going to write down here whose liveries I don't have yet. I noticed there's a couple there. So did I miss? I saw that he still had a blue flag, so I'm wondering. Oh, he's still running because he was in the graveler when we watched it. It's going to be a long 30-second replay here. So let's just see how Walsh loses it. If he does, no, we're back to live, I think. Yeah, we're back to live. I guess we missed it. So Derek is still hanging in there with Ongaro. Just that Porsche does not have the straight line pace. Next we have Midiotti and Shannon. And it's Midiotti. I'll write that one down. I don't have his livery. And let's go to the next couple. We got Rios and Panov, who are in line of sight of each other, as well as Stevens is, oh, he's 4 seconds. It was Goddard that was behind Rios. Does it look like I have his? That does not look like a, so Rios, or Goddard, sorry. Goddard, I don't have his livery. Anyway, and now Stevens is 5 seconds behind. Daniel Britos is 4 seconds behind the guy ahead of him, but Ollie is still right on his tail. Keep going down here. Make sure they can do a livery check. Jeremy's 3 seconds behind Ollie. You can see Ollie there in the front, but Ben Chaya, a good friend of Jeremy, I think, is right behind him, so we'll have to watch that one. Next is Chris Bourne. We have his livery. Caballero. And last but not least, never least, even though he's last, is Mr. Forrest. So who's hot on whose tail here? Maybe we'll watch a little bit of Ben Chaya on his buddy Jeremy for a bit. Sure hope I'm getting this, because it's not a bad little battle. This is a pit stop race. Pit stop is not open yet. And Alessandro is still on Shannon's tail, and Ollie is still on Britos' tail. I'm gonna go to the cam here. Ollie's still on Britos' tail. Bird is still in the corners, obviously. He is always within a half a second here, and let's just follow along here. They are approaching one of the straights. So he's currently 0.4, actually 0.3 when in the corner. And they've got a great exit. He got a great exit. And can he get it done here on the inside? Is he going to go inside out or outside in? And did not. And he's got some inside track here. Let's go to the cockpit just to watch how he could do this. He is trying very hard, and he's right on his tail. Now let's just watch what happens here, in the sense that pretty hard place to pass, but will the Audi take off again on the long straight? He is right up his tail, and at this point he is 0.3 seconds behind. And I'm sure he got as good an exit as he could. And let's just see if the Audi pulls away again. 0.3 is maintaining the 0.3. Yeah, 0.4 now. Let's see what else. 0.5. See, the Audi pulls away on the straight again. Ooh, and just here another one. This is an Aston on a Honda. Let's go to the TV cam. Ooh, they had a touch. And that got, Midiotti got out of sorts a little bit. Not too bad. He didn't hit a wall or anything, but that's going to drop him a couple of spots. And Goddard is off. Let's go back 15 seconds and see what happened there. We're on the replay mode at this point. This is Goddard. He's by himself. Just hit a curb a little bit, and a little bit of a got his back end out of whack. Let's go back to Midiotti here. Did he lose a position? Yes, I think he did. He was up on Shannon, wasn't he? So he lost one position, but we've got 3 cars together now. 2 Astons and Honda. I love the different battles between manufacturers. And Benchaya, Michel, is still battling with Jeremy Autobus. And up ahead, Lintner and Britos are still in their battle. Everybody else is stretch out a little bit. And Lintner is just having a hard time. Again, we're back with the idea of the issue of a Porsche. And let's watch this one in terms of if the McLaren pulls away from the Porsche on the straight again, that just means this is a difficult track for Porsche to maintain any advantage it gets in the corners. Ollie's working it hard. And here we go. Let's just see. So Ollie is the 0.6 at this point. At a reasonable exit. Actually gained a tenth of a second there. And now let's see what happens. Oh, he's actually, he's dropped it down to 0.4 for a second or a millisecond or two. Now he's 0.5. Let's see if it goes up to 0.6. Yeah, there, 0.6. So yeah, again, there was somebody off. That is Mediotti. Let's go back 15 seconds for that sucker. So Mediotti is on, I'm not sure who he's following at this point. Oh, I missed it. The wrong guy. That was the wrong guy. Oh, well. Was that the leader? No, that wasn't the leader. I'm not sure who that was. Or whoever it was. Did somebody go to the pits? That was Ben Chaya. Oh, I missed who that was. Oh, well. Ben Chaya he probably teleported to the pit. So that was a battle that was going on with Jeremy. Now that's gone. And all we've got left now, that's not more than a second apart, is Derek. That's his view. And he's having trouble on the straights with the Audi. And Ollie is still battling with, we got two cases here where there are Porsches behind car. Whoa, Ollie got him that time. Let's go to the TV view. No, that's not going to make it stick. He had him for a second or two there. Just couldn't make it stick. Danielle did not lose too much time going wide there. But Ollie just definitely wants to get something done. So he gets so close on the corners, and then we'll watch it again. He's at 0.4 at this point. 0.2 halfway through the corner. So let's just take a quick peek. Now he's side by side. Now we're going to get a great view of whether or not, let's go to Helicam, a great view or not if he can hold it. No, see, that's the straight line Porsche speed issue. Okay, I won't hammer that anymore. Ben Chai is in the pits. Goddard is in the pits. Mediotti is in the pits. So let's just see where they all come out. Those guys, are they coming out yet? Ben Chai should be coming close. Let's just watch. If somebody's coming out. Is that that's Goddard? Because I don't have he's just coming into the pits. So Mediotti might come out first. Since we have no battles going on too much, let's just watch to see who comes out first. Oh, the 30 seconds must feel like an enormous amount of time. I don't know if Mediotti hit. Ben Chaya, I think, hit a wall, so he's going to be in there for a while. He was in there first, and he's still in there. There goes Mediotti. Andres Alessandro. Let's just see where he's going to come out. He's going to come out ahead of number 16. Who is number 16? That is the leader, Ongaro. So he is up a little bit, if I can. There they are, right behind him there. So if I go to Ongaro and look at the cockpit, that is what he is looking at. He is looking at Goddard in front of him. Goddard just went wide a little bit. That is indeed Goddard. Yeah, no, that's, sorry, Mediotti. Goddard was showed yellow for a bit, maybe he just went off. So we are 31 minutes into the race. So it's a little bit early for people who are doing a half and half gasoline fuel load. So that's our bird right behind the pole sitter, or the leader, I should say. Patricio. And that is Goddard, we said ahead. This is a little bit of traffic for them. I won't remember where Goddard. Let's just see what Goddard's lap times are. They're 146.1 for his best, and the other two boys are 144. So they will. That is definitely traffic for them. They will catch up to him and be able to pass. Let's just stay with this and see how it goes in terms of. Oh, there looks like Bird just went into. He's going to try an undercut here. Bird is into the pits, I believe. Yes, he is. So there's an undercut. Let's just see if that works and if he comes out ahead of Patricio later. He said, "Oh, there's some traffic. Let's not worry about that." Adam Rios is pretty close. No, he wasn't. He was close for a second. Something happened there to Rios. He was very close there for a second. And Ollie and Britos are still at it. We'll keep an eye on Bird, who's in the pits. Shannon is in the pits also. But I guess looks like Benchai has given up. He's still sitting in the pits there. And but Ollie is all over Britos. Shannon and Bird. Shannon, there's Bird. So let's just see. Keep following Ollie. I'm going to watch to see if anybody moves. What is Bird's number? Bird's number is 701. I'll just watch to see that where it comes out. There he is moving now. And he might run into some traffic with number 111. That is Forrest. He's going to get he's going to be behind Forrest. So he's going to run into a little bit of traffic sooner or later. But now we got to watch Engaro to see when he pits. He should have noticed that Derek pitted and adjusted his strategy because Engaro is. Has he still got traffic? Yes, he does. How was his last lap time? I can't tell his last lap time. I don't think. You qualifying last. Oh, there we go. Engaro's going in. No, that's still got to watch. So Engaro's number 16. I will watch carefully to see whether who are we looking at? Mr. Bird. Where is Mr. Bird in the list here? There's Mr. Bird. We'll watch with Bird, who's in 11th at this point, whether Engaro comes out ahead of him, because that is definitely the pit lane pitting strategy. So Engaro's number 16. I'll just watch that on the track map up there. And Ollie and Danielle are a little bit. Oh, there we are. There's Ollie on Britos. Not having success getting ahead of him. Again, that's the Porsche issue. Everybody else is pretty all spread out. So here I will just stay on board with Bird and watch Mr. number 16 to see where he comes out. Ooh, Bird's really working those tires hard. Again, we got a Porsche on a Lexus. Oh no, he's just going to let him by. As Forrest knows Bird is quicker than he is. So he's not going to be getting anybody's way. And yes. Engaro is, whoa. That is amazing. Engaro is 8 seconds ahead of Bird. So whatever happened, did Bird have a bad pit stop? Did Engaro just work the strategy properly? And the traffic for Bird affected him also. So anyway, that strategy worked out for Patricio. So he will probably end up at some point in first place when all the guys ahead of him pit. Ollie must be super frustrated here trying to get by Danielle. The battle has been going on for quite a while. Neither of them have pitted. So this is going to be interesting to see if Ollie decides to do an undercut. Not this lap. Everybody else is quite spread about, so we'll just follow this one along. So that's amazing how Patricio got a 7.7 second lead on Bird after the pit stops were evened out. I'm going to try TV Cam 1 to see how we like that one for a bit. It's a different view. It's kind of cool. It's a little bit more of a close-up view at some point. I'm going to send this out to the community here, people listening. I don't know if anybody is listening here. That doesn't look like it. I see a chat line going there, and I don't see anything on it. And I am not getting anything on my videos either, so I guess I'm not streaming live anywhere. But anyway, so this view shows the cars quite close compared to this view. Oh, always making a move. Let's go to Helicam. Tried to make a move there. Going outside, just kind of harassing Hugo a little bit. Here is another battle here. Oh, no, that's in the pits. That's Bourne's in the pits. Let's go back to Ollie. So somebody you get a little bit of a false reading when people are the system shows people in the pits as being ahead behind at the same time. So I don't know why they do that. They should just close the gap off when it's when people are in the pits. What other views can we look at here for fun? Let's just look at Britos. This is wing for a change. It's always a cool view. See how the Porsche catches up in the corners, and then just whatever car is in front of him just pulls away. So it must be totally frustrating Britos. If I was Britos, I might consider doing the undercut and going into the pits. But he hasn't been doing that. Does not doing that. Angaro. Oop, why did I jump there? I jumped there because it looked like there was a gap, but there's no gaps anywhere. Everybody's pretty spread out. Or no close gaps, I mean. Yeah, it's kind of bothering me that I'm not actually streaming, and it shows that I'm streaming. I wonder where it's going. Fun to hear that shifting going on, right? Oh, it just catches up. That was a late break for Ollie. Or different breaking points anyway. I think it was just a late break because he shouldn't have caught up that much. He's definitely taking pokes at Patricio. And now Patricio's going in pits first. So that's one to watch. So Patricio was Ollie, I'm trying to find Ollie. Ollie's leading at the moment. I'm showing him leading. Although the board up there shows, he's in the pits. Rios is in the pits. That's why it's showing him leading. So at the moment, Ollie's leading. So let's just see where Angaro comes out after he finishes his pit stop. Who has got fastest lap at this point? Angaro has fastest lap. We were following. No, we're not following him. He's in the pits. He's got the fastest first sector. Interestingly enough, that's the only sector he's got fastest. So the fastest lap right now is 44.42. Best second sector is Mediati. He has a 40. He's got the second sector's best sector, and he's at a 45.14. So he's definitely got some time left in his lapping. And the third sector is Derek Bird. It just jumped from Derek Bird from Adam Rios. He's got the best third sector, and he is only 1/10 of a second slower at 1:44.55 for best lap. So now we got who was I trying to follow? Angaro. Is he out of the pits yet? Yes, he is. Ollie still has not gone. No, it's Ollie and who were we watching with? Oh, now Ollie has just gone off a little bit. Nope, he went into the pits. Okay, so let's see where he comes up with. Who was he trying to follow? Britos. So Britos is in ninth when Ollie comes out. Let's just see where he is. This pit lane, these pit stops that we're having this year is a great idea. It's so much fun. So here is the closest battle on track. It's Merch on Adam Rios. Very good battle for 4th and 5th. They're just on a rail, those two. It doesn't look like I have Merch's. I'm not sure I have Merch's livery either. I'll check that one out. Merch is all over Adam's tail, just wobbling back and forth. Let's look at their best times here. Pretty close. Merch has got a half a second on him on his best lap time. And Rios pulled away a little bit there. So what kind of manufacturers are we watching here? Merch is in an Aston Martin and Rios is in a BMW. He's the only BMW, I believe. Yep. Rios often live streams his races, so you can go back and watch that if you like, and he commentates as he's racing. And we've got another battle here. Chris Bourne on Daniel Britos. And Chris is in a Porsche. So we have another Porsche battle going. What happened to Merch? Oh, Merch is still okay. Thought I saw there a big gap all of a sudden. Just went down to 1 second, I guess. So Rios is putting the pedal to the metal here and trying to stay away from being too close to Merch. We've got Andy Goddard here in battle. He just went by someone. He went by Ungaro, it looks like. Is that the opposite way? Yes, the opposite way. Ungaro went by Goddard. Oh, Goddard just hit. That was cool. It just hit the foam. The foam. No, I don't know we're watching Goddard. What am I saying? That was Rios that Ungaro that went by him. Who is behind here? Yeah, that was Ungaro. Went wide and went powering through the foam core there. No, that's not Ungaro. What is going on here? Number 118. That's Chris Bourne. Okay, so no, that was can't see on the tower, I guess, who I'm watching. That's probably why. Sorry about that. That was Bourne that went barreling through. Okay, so who we got battling here? Not too many very, very close battles at the moment. Merch there. And is everybody in the pits? Yes, everybody has pitted now. So any of these battles that we're watching is probably not for position. Who is ahead of... Go to cockpit here. Who is that that's ahead of Panoff? That is Rios. So this is for position, isn't it? Yeah, 0.7 seconds. So that is the only battle that is on the track for position. It's 1 second. The next closest one is Chris Bourne on Goddard. And Goddard just went off. Let's just watch that. A little 15-second one here. And Helicam. Hit the curb there. Didn't hit any curb there. Just overcooked it coming out of that corner. That's easy to do, especially in a Porsche. So that's one. That's Kevin Forrest is in the pit. So I thought I saw a gap. So let's go back to Merch. Merch is a second. Woo, what happened there? We've got some chattering going on. That's everybody's got the chatter. So that was my stream for a bit. Got a little chattery. Something must be happening in the background in my computer. This is again, I think, the only battle we've got going. So if this one dies, I will stop the stream because I don't really want to watch people lap. Since I'm not even sure if there's nobody watching it live, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do anything with this. Oh, Jeremy went off. Oh, something happened to Jeremy. Let's go back 15 seconds and see. He's by himself coming through the straight. No, he just stopped. He probably has something to do, and he's happy with his practice time. So he's not going to finish the race. That's all right. Looks like he is he's disconnected also. So I know he's got a few things going on. So that's probably why. And we've got chatter again. That's not good. I'm going to go to... It's getting pretty bad, isn't it? I'll have to check my settings. So if that chatter keeps going there, I'm not going to bore everybody with that. Oh, it stopped there after I went to that camera. Let's go to the Helicam again. That's fine now. Interesting. So it must my computer is just acting up a little bit. Excuse me. My goddamn Norton's probably backing something up at the same time as everything else. And this is who we're watching. We're watching Merch and Adam Rios. Just can't seem to catch up to that BMW with his Aston Martin. Just take a peek at how his lines are. Merch is a great driver, so I'm sure his lines are good. Great line there. Oh, we caught up to the BMW there. He went out of the picture for a bit. He caught up quite a bit. As I said, his lines are usually pretty good. Let's just see how he does coming through and on the straight to see what kind of differences we have in their straight line speeds. So he is actually at this point 1 second behind, and he's coming through onto the straight at exactly 1 second behind. Go to his cockpit, 0.9 and back to a second, so I'm not sure if that 0.9 was real. So he's just maintaining against the BMW at this point. So I had no difference in their straight line speeds. So it's all driving skill and setup for corners. And he's down to 1.1 gap. Just keep an eye on how this works. Yeah, he gained some time. Oh, Shannon's off. Let's quickly watch, see what happened there. We're on Helicam, just overcooked a little bit. And didn't hit anything, just barely made it off the track. A little undercut damage going over the humps. It's only a 15-second one, so that'll be... let's go back to Merch and Rios. Merch is 1.2 seconds back now. So this is just a straight battle of driver skills and fatigue at this point. 50 minutes, we're 38 minutes into the race, and there's Merch went off a little bit there. I'll lose a little bit more time because of that. Yeah, it's down to 1.5 seconds. Okay, I think I'm going to sign off here and see what's going on in terms of why I did not get a stream. But thanks for watching later, if you're going to watch it after the fact. And ooh, wait a sec here. We got a few little... got some people all of a sudden came together. Not together in terms of... came together in terms of gaps. Mediati is Mr. Close to Mark Stevens here at this point. So yeah, maybe we'll watch this a little bit. Who's who here? We're watching Mediati, and ahead of them is Shannon. So these three are actually fairly close together. Mediotti at this point is only half a second back. Well, maybe we'll follow this through a little bit more. Could get exciting. And where he is trying to track down the big Merc. Let's go to the Merc. That's always a fun car to listen to. Aston Martin, actually pretty grunty also, that Aston Martin, isn't it? Let's go back to listen to this. It's a pretty grunty sounding car. I always thought the Merc was the gruntiest, but no, look at that, listen to this. We'll go into the Merc's cockpit. Oops, I went the other way. There's the Merc. Yeah, see, I think the Aston Martin's got the sound trick there. The sound advantage there. Okay, let's just watch Andrescu or Alessandro. 10 minutes left in the race. Everybody's getting a little tired, probably. So these three guys, whoa, Mediotti took a little bit of a wheel spin there. The tail end flew up, but didn't lose any pace because of it. Definitely looks, he's staying with Mark. Actually gaining on him once in a while. Just see how it is on a straight line speed issue. Mediotti's 0.4 at this point. Let's see how it exits did and how the different cars perform. Still at 0.4. Still at 0.4. Still at 0.4. Did not gain much there. Different braking point that caught him up a little bit. So Mark is wait a sec here. He's got some. He's got something going. So Mark's got two things to worry about. He's trying to catch up to Shannon, and he's got a mirror full of Aston Martin also. Nobody's making any mistakes. Mediotti is really. Let's do some wing. Oh no! Damn, they were so close together. Anyway, I was glad we caught that on screen. They were very close together, and different braking points caused that. Mediotti maybe should have tried going over or under, and didn't. And this contact, but they both waited. So, although that knocked Stevens out of battling with Shannon, he's now 2 seconds behind Shannon. Merch is still. Let's go do wing cam for fun. Let's watch Merch from the back end of Rios' car. Merch is hung in there. He's actually gaining a little bit at this point. Merch is hung in there against Adam. Let's see if Adam, this has happened once before, and Adam then put the pedal to the metal and lengthened that gap to a whole second. But right now, Merch is right on his tail. Could tires be getting into the picture here? We might have missed a mistake by Rios. No, he's not pulling away, but yep. Merch is really staying with him. Oh, we got a little wiggle there that lost him a tenth of a second or two. So these battles are pretty good. I'll hang in there. Just to see why I'm getting some chatter on my video too. So I'm doing two things at once. think I'm streaming somewhere. I'm not sure where it went in the cloud, and I'm also recording at the same time with the OBS software. So hopefully at least I can recover the recording somewhere. Oh, Merch is getting very close. Let's go to the cockpit. On the wrong guy though. He's back being a little bit further behind. Excuse me. 6 minutes left in the race. Patricio has got a commanding lead at this point, 10 seconds over Derek Bird. And Derek Bird is 15 seconds ahead of the guy in our screen here ahead, which is Rios. And Ponoff is battling for third. Ooh, that was a little bit of a late break there on Rios' part. I'm not sure that's his normal breaking point. So yeah, this is the next battle. And then after that, Shannon is quite a ways back in fifth. So podium still in play here with Ponoff and Rios. So we'll just stick with it here and see if Merch gets only 5 minutes left in the race to see if he starts pushing and pushing his breaking points and catching up to Adam. And Adam at this point, I'm sure, is trying his best to stay this half a second plus ahead of Merch. But Patricio, I'm not sure Patricio, I'm not great on the names that are in Group 2. I'm not sure if Patricio is a newer guy or not. Oh yeah, Merch is definitely trying hard. Did he go a little too deep there? No, he got a couple of seconds on Rios there. Back down to half a second. And we know that these two cars, neither of them make much headway. Oh, they both made slight mistakes there. Oh, Rios went a little wide there. Oh, this could be the point. This could be it. This could be it. Depends on the exit. Looks like Rios did not get the best exit. He's got some draft here. He should be. He's so close to his tail. Let's go to TV cam at this point. There goes the move on the inside. Let's go to helicam. He's definitely got the inside track. This could be it. Third and fourth. Nice move. Nice move. Just a small error on Adam Rios' part in the chicane. Now we're going to watch Rios try to chase down Merch. Oh, that's great. I'm glad I stayed on. That was great. A great pass. And I was just going to say, I'm not sure that we get too much drafting in GT3, but that certainly looked like Merch got some draft on Rios there. Now Rios is going to be pushing hard. I know he's adept at changing his lines and his braking points once he needs to push. But has Merch getting held back there is the next question. Merch is pretty calm, cool, and collected when he's following, so he's not going to make too many mistakes. I don't think. There was a little bit of a wiggle there. And he doesn't want to give up that third position, so he is definitely not going to be holding back. Nothing else going on, and that's exciting in terms of the stream. So we'll just stick with this all the way to the end, probably. Adam really has to lay off in that middle part of that corner. Now this is where he made a mistake before in this middle part of the chicane. He went a little too hot into it, and then that's much better. He went a little bit too hot into it and couldn't get the exit on that second one. It's so important to get that last corner on that chicane right, so you can carry all that speed down the straight. That's a classic issue. If you don't get a good exit on the long straight, you're going to be losing a half a second by the time you get to the other end. That's exactly what happened to Adam. That small mistake cost him on the exit speed. It's like Merch made a little mistake there. And Adam caught up. BMW is usually pretty good on corners. We do have a little bit of a Mediati here is coming up on Mark, but not that close yet. Let's just watch Merch's cockpit action here in terms of how hard he's pushing. Is he on the edge? A nice smooth corner there. Had to correct a little bit. And he's maintaining half a second on Rios. Let's just see how this corner goes. Nice and smooth there. And he's gained a third of a second on Rios. Not sure if Rios did something there, but Merch is very smooth here. He's not He's not correcting his at all. And he's up by 1.2 seconds. So that just goes to show you can be on the edge without having to work the wheel back and forth. That was a little slow going out of that corner. And Rios got a quarter second back. Now he's working it pretty hard there. He's actually on the curb. And let's just watch Rios coming through this chicane. Comes right up against him. See who gets the better corner here. This is all about this corner, that little spot there. As you take this corner at full throttle. So it's more about the previous exit that counts for the straight. So Rios was down 1.2 seconds a little bit earlier, and now he's only 0.7. Daniel Britos has just noticed it. Mediotti here is right up against Mark Stevens. Just keep an eye on both here. This is also for position, so they'll both be working hard. Down to possibly the last lap. Maybe one more. Depends on when Patricio hit the start-finish line. Rios right up against. On off. Last or 1 or 2 laps to go. Mediotti's all up against Stevens. Let's just do some wing camming here. We'll do both the wing cams. Oh, looks like Mediotti's going to make a move here. Sort of got the inside. Is the Mercedes is going to be able to hold off. And Ponoff here is still holding off also. Go back here. The leaders finished the race, so this is definitely the last lap. So let's just see how hard these guys go at it. There's Rios taking a move. Is he going to make it stick? No, he's not going to try. He's going to get back. Let's see here. Mediotti. He's not. Oh, there we go. Ponoff almost lost it. But and now we're going to go. Oh, let's go to Helicam. Looks so slow. Oh, it's done. Let's go back here 30 seconds just for, well, I watched that one for so long. Let's just see what happened here. Oh, it looks like Ponoff slid wide. Rios is right up against his tail. They come out, and Ponoff went wide again. Now they both, I don't know why Rios didn't take advantage of that. He must have been going too fast. And then it looks like they slowed down. Just, I don't know what's going on here. They didn't want to know what happened. Maybe we missed something that happened a bit earlier. That's interesting. And these two guys finished in the same order also. So wait, that was pretty cool. Well, let's just see if we can see a replay. There we go. Their finish. But that was something going on there between Ponoff and Rios. I'm not sure what that was. Yeah, I'll watch Rios's live stream. So those guys, that was their finish. Okay, so thanks for watching. If you're watching live or watching on the replay, and we'll see each other for a real race on